Hello and hello. Thank you so much for joining me today for Last Week in Germany, where I, some random ass guy in Indiana, in America, go over the top posts from the German subreddits and the news, make sure I didn't miss anything. That's the point. Let's do it. So this is actually the top post of the day. What are these little rail side shacks? Now I need to know. I mean, to me, this looks like the only affordable place left to live, probably, right here by the railroad tracks in a shack. 5,000 euros a month. No, I don't know. Let's see. I'm on the train from Paris to Berlin, and I'm noticing these little areas besides the track with little shacks and gardens. Are these little cabins? They are garden shacks. People can rent them if they have no own garden at their house, but still want one. The name in German is Schrebergarten. Schrebergarten. What? People can afford to rent a shack just to make a garden? That's really interesting. There's something about gardening that's like deeply German. Why is that? I don't know why that is. That's like, I've noticed you guys have really beautiful gardens. Some of like the kids' TV shows kind of like take place or about gardening a lot of the time. And you guys have shacks you can rent just to make a garden? I mean, what? That's kind of fascinating. It's kind of like, I think of a garden as being something like around your house to kind of make it look nice. It's like something nice for you to enjoy while you're outside at your house. This is a very interesting concept to go drive somewhere by a railroad track and make a garden. It's kind of a beautiful thing. Shout out to anyone who's got one of these gardens. It's kind of like a little garden community, isn't it? Huh. So Trump did it. 20% tariffs to the EU. What to expect now in Germany and the EU? This is still a top thing on my mind, so I'm very excited to read some comments about this. I mean, in my opinion, it's total lunacy. It's insane. You can't make it up. He pulled these numbers straight out of his ass. Actually, I mean, if you look at the formula, it's even stupider than pulling it straight out of your ass. They posted some formula and thought nobody would be able to interpret it because it had some variables in it. So they thought that was too complicated for normal people. They were projecting their own ineptitude onto other people, I think. But if you just interpret the formula, it's literally just like trade deficit equals tariff. Anyway. Tariff wars will begin. Quite the premonition there. EU probably using the anti-coercion instrument. Ooh, what is that? There will be no winners. Everyone will lose. It's true. But at least we can ensure that the US will lose as well. That is so depressing. Oh my God. And it's crazy because, like, this is seriously the state of the world. It's like, hey, the whole ship is going down, but at least America will go down with us. He's sunk the entire world, but at least we'll get to see him sink first. Yikes. I'm actually totally confused about the whole thing right now. Like, it seems like he might be pivoting toward, oh, this was all a negotiation tactic, which maybe it was the whole time. I genuinely don't know. Maybe that's on purpose. He seems insane. Is that on purpose? I don't think so. If these aren't negotiated away within like a month, though, I mean, we're headed for Great Depression 2.0. That's like a fact. We were already headed for a recession. Now you're unstimulating the economy. Anyway. Why can I not say this word? Retaliatory tariffs on motorcycles, whiskey, anything that's really produced in the U.S. I mean, why not just do a flat tariff on the U.S.? There you go. You don't have to do like every individual thing from the U.S. You can just say from the U.S. That's what Trump did. Good thing is there's not really a lot that cannot be subsidized by a different manufacturer outside the U.S. Biggest hit will probably be IT services. Yeah. And I assume, I mean, I really don't know. What do we export? Like medicine? Maybe? Tylenol? I don't know. Okay, I see. It's kind of a fun little chart. Throughout the years, aircraft, that makes sense. See, that makes sense. We do still, Boeing. Integrated circuits, okay. Circuits like, I guess, Intel and, Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And then petroleum, oil, yeah. And that's still, I don't know. I guess it's still probably oil. I don't know if this would be the #1 export to Germany. Let's just ask the AI guys. We have an all-knowing AI. Why am I bothering with anything else? So vehicles, a little bit surprising to me. Okay, 10 billion in vehicles. Aircraft and spacecraft, that makes sense. Optical, technical, medical apparatus, that makes sense. Obviously, a lot of medical devices and stuff is developed here in America because of a huge profit incentive to operate inside, America. Sell your shit in America. Anyway, machinery, including nuclear reactors and boilers. I would not have thought that, but okay. Interesting. Electrical and electronic equipment. Pharmaceutical. There it is. Minerals and oils. Chemicals. Okay, all right. EU needs to stick together. Unfortunately, America has proven that it's no longer a reliable partner. That's really the takeaway from all of it. I've seen this comment or something like it probably 100 times. No matter what you say about the specifics or, how anybody should retaliate or anything, this, unfortunately, is a pretty unanimous opinion. And kind of an intangible opinion, aspect of it that I don't think Trump really, in any way, respects. To where, maybe he wins a trade war, but at what cost? Why in Germany do people call me Frosch? Well, is that your name? Maybe that's why. I know it means frog, and on a few occasions when people pass me on the street, they look at me and smile and say, Frosch? This can't be good. I've not been called a frog in other country, nor am I green. Maybe they say fish because of your cool mustache. Oh, so it's a compliment. That's nice. I see two possibilities. They are both because of your mustache. They say fresh or similar as a compliment. B, they compare you to the soccer player Walter Frosch. Oh, he says he looks like his profile picture. Oh my God. Yeah, that's definitely about the stash. That's pretty cool. Federal Republic of Germany naturalization certificate. Neighbors have a camera pointed to my yard. First of all, I like your light post. That's pretty cool. Second of all, you call this a yard? I'm just kidding. Let's see. I think that's illegal if it's pointed toward a window in Germany, right? But in this context, I don't know. Does this look illegal? Maybe. It's obviously just pointing down the aisleway. Let's see. Okay, he's renting the house. The neighbor said it's fake. He has reasons to be suspicious. And the guy said, hey, you're just a tenant. Chill out. They invited him into the house to show him that the part of the yard that belongs to me is not visible in the picture. Wait, I thought it was fake. Wait, why did they invite him into the house? What house? Wait, what? I thought they should invite you to show you the picture. Anyway. However, on one hand, it doesn't seem right to me that every time I leave the house, I'll see a camera that's possibly following me. Okay. This, to me, I don't know. Maybe it's a cultural difference, but to me, that sounds a little bit paranoid. Maybe there is some kind of reason this guy would feel this way, though. I don't know. I don't judge. But is it legal? I don't know. Time to walk around with your sack out. Call the non-emergency number for the police. It's still illegal if it's pointed your way. Man, I will say these comments, even though I do think, to me, I can't help but feel it sounds like kind of paranoid, but I do really respect the value of privacy. Like, screw that. Yeah, I agree. You can't have a camera pointed at me. But here in America, you kind of can. Like, this would be totally legal here in America. No one would even think twice about it. Now, if it was, propped up to be pointed straight into a window, that would be different. But, like I said, I really respect the the valuing of privacy in Germany. Okay, so they did show the landlord that it's real, so he was lying about it being fake. That's sketchy. This is weird. That's my, I don't know. This is weird. Do you have a paintball gun? All right, so what does this mean? Sixt seizes the opportunity. Can I borrow your driver's license? In quotes. No tricks. Premium favorable prices only available at Sixt. I don't get it. I feel like I'm doing the memes. I do the memes on Friday. I can't do this today. I don't know. I don't get it. What happened? I'm missing something. Dang it. This picture was taken 80 years ago in my grandparents' yard. Whoa. Wow. I just realized it's the 80th anniversary of the end of the war. Oh, so this would have been right at the end. The story is in German, by the way, but I'm translating it. So the boy is a Flakhelfer, a member of the Luftwaffe. He's a surrendered German soldier taken to my grandfather's courtyard. He's approximately 16 years old. Wow, the photographer was for Life magazine, accompanying the U.S. Army. Oh my gosh, what a remarkable photo. I literally can't imagine the emotions going through this poor boy. Jesus. Wow, 560 million fewer car journeys thanks to the Deutschlandticket. 2.3 million tons of CO2. Germany coming in clutch once again for the planet. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Somebody's got to. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow.